What's up, everyone? Welcome to the video. So this is Justin Paul. We're gonna react to a new angle here of the shooting that happened in Minneapolis between the ICE agent who shot um, Renee Good, and we're gonna take a look at it here and just see what we can see and just try to give a little commentary to it here.
The Trump administration says that the deadly shooting of a 37-year-old woman in Minneapolis on January 7th was an act of self-defense.
It happened so fast.
NBC News collected and examined multiple angles of the shooting that killed Renee Good, including newly released footage filmed by the ICE officer who fired the deadly shots. ICE officer Jonathan Ross's video
Man,
begins when
out
he
there
gets
with
out of his
her
car
with
and
her
approaches Renee Good
partner,
and her partner,
her
who is outside the
dog.
vehicle.
That's fine, dude. I'm not mad at you. Show your face. I'm not mad at
That's okay. We don't change our plates every morning, just so you know. It'll be the same plate when you come talk to us later. That's fine. U.S. citizen, former fucking veteran.
As Ross walks around the SUV, filming Good's partner, another angle shows Good in the driver's seat, waving cars by. Two other federal officers arrived and approached Good's vehicle while simultaneously speaking to her. We now have two angles of this moment. Officer Ross's footage is on the right.
You want to come at us? I say go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
Out of the car. Get out of the fucking car. Get out of the car.
Whoa!
Oh, man.
The whole encounter, from the moment an officer told Good to get out of her car to the third shot, lasted just 7 seconds. With the video slowed down, you can see both one officer and Good's partner reaching for the door handles as Good begins backing up the car. In Officer
She
Ross's
wasn't
footage, we
aware
see
that
that
her
he moved to
partner
the
was
front of
reaching
the
for the
car while
door.
Good was backing up. You can see her then turn the steering wheel to the right, away from the officers. The other angle shows the vehicle's front wheels spin forward and Ross draws his gun with his right hand. At the moment Ross fires the first shot, the car's wheels are turned. Ross's legs are visible and appear to be clear of the vehicle. Ross is still filming as he fires his gun.
Whoa!
Man, and the thing about this, there's so many things that could have been done, and very unfortunate that this 37-year-old lady lost her life. And everyone has their opinions, but don't know how they will react in that moment. You know, even I could sit here and give my opinions of this and that after the fact, but in that moment, you know, you know, they're trying to give them orders. They're not definitely not listening to orders, and it's just like I said, it happens so fast, and it was easy to kind of sit here and say what should have been done and what could have been done, but what has happened has happened, unfortunately, and again, my condolences to all her loved ones. Anyone who was being hurt by what has happened. My whole wish is that she never would have even been out there. Would have just been somewhere trying to live her life, take care of her child, and be a good partner to a partner, and just not even have involved herself in any of that. Like I feel like there's a lot of lessons that can be learned from this whole situation. You don't really want to go and put yourself in positions like this at all. And she may have meant well, they may have meant well and stuff like that, trying to stand up for what they believe in. Everyone has a First Amendment right. I believe in all of the rights that we have as U.S. citizens. Don't get me wrong, but you definitely have to know when and where. And when tensions are already at a height, and it seems like you're trying to impede on what they've been directed to do by their bosses. The people who write their paychecks. you just don't want to put yourself in that position of where this type of stuff can happen. And very, very unfortunate, and everyone's gonna have their own views of this whole situation. And my stance, where I stand at, is, man, I wish, they never was even out there for this incident to even occur. And from my understanding, she wasn't even a resident of 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 this area, and just out there, trying to protest or try to get in the way of ICE, or whatever their intentions was. It just didn't line up. And hopefully, man, this is a lesson. Hopefully people learn a lesson, even though there's still people out there protesting. And now they have even more of a reason to be out there protesting now with this whole thing that has happened. And this is gonna be talked about for a while. um but again, I just wish that they just never was in this position for this to happen to them. 37 years old, has so much more to live for, man. It's like, why not try to get yourself into a position of to where you could run for office, or put yourself in a position of power to where you can, help make decisions or influence decisions, versus, trying to take it into your own hands to try to get something done. And more than likely, man, nothing ever is gonna come of that. You have to put yourself into a position to where, you know, you can make decisions either by your vote counting, or by you actually being someone who can enact laws, or influence laws, or policies to, you know, come to fruition, to support your cause and to support what you believe in and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna close out this video here because I feel like, every outlet and a lot of creators are reacting to this. So yeah, I wanted to react to this new angle, and just reiterate my stance, man. Again, I just wish they never was out here in that position, and she would still be alive and, with everyone today. But if you like my content, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. This is Justin Paul. Peace.